Hello everyone, welcome back to another amazing podcast with Elan Real Estate. It's gonna be fun today because I have a very special guest, Mr. Ovais Rehmani, with me. Hello sir, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, Fahad. Thank you very much. All good, all fine. What about you?
I'm fine. Well, it was really hard to grab him into this meeting room, into this podcast, but finally you got him. So I'm going to ask you some amazing question. He's the co-founder and the HR director of Elan Real Estate. So I have some relevant question to ask him. Let's start. Awais sir, how did it all begin? Let's start from the beginning. And what made you choose the real estate? I want you to explain yourself properly from the start. How did you came to Dubai? And every introduction that you have with Dubai, with yourself, with all the city, with everybody.
Okay, Fahad, the thing is, real estate, it was from the start for me. I came in Dubai in 2012 and I started working. It was my first job. I joined a real estate company in 2012 and I started working as a property consultant there. I landed. It was like you can say it was not planned for me when I came to Dubai. Like with every newcomer, every young boy, I also had my own dreams and things to do
Exactly.
to succeed in this market. Heard a lot about Dubai from far away, okay, from my hometown and all of that. So I came to Dubai. I had some other plans to do some jobs, but the thing is, definitely, I wanted to earn some big money as well. Eventually, by learning a lot of things of the market and how it works, I understood that real estate is an industry in Dubai.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, which gives you a lot of opportunity to make good, big money. So I started working in a real estate company year to year, so to another company, to another, to another.
But it was not your basic niche.
No, it wasn't. In the start, it wasn't. Basically, I came from the customer service background. What I was willing to do was something like in the customer service thing. But then eventually, I jumped into the sales, which is quite different. Some people think that customer service and sales are almost same, but no. In customer service, you need to keep the customer happy. You need to keep the customer satisfied. But in sales, you need to make him take the money out of his pocket and buy the product you are selling. They're two different things. Yes, the customer service also comes in the sales as well, but the generic of sales is not exactly what customer service is.
Yeah. So I would like to ask you how it all ended up with Elan Real Estate. You have a huge experience that you came here in 2012, and it's been like 14 to 15 years, if I say so. So, how did you become successful? As I assume that there's a lot of realtors here in Dubai. It's a hub of realtors. I'm not sure how many realtors are existing right now. There are a lot. We can discuss this later. But how did you become so much successful, mashallah, that you ended up with a company?
The thing is, Fahad, I worked for different companies. When I came to them for 9 years, I worked for different companies. Like from 2012 till 2021, I worked with different companies. I've trained a lot of people, a lot of agents, newcomers in the industry. And eventually, the there was a high time when we decided, me and my partners, I have two partners, Mr. Sayyid Imran Hussain and Mr. Fasiuddin. They are our brothers and partners. To
Definitely,
me,
everyone knows
yeah.
about it. I've already grabbed Mr. Imran in a video as well. And
Sorry.
the other super guy, Mr. Fasi, I'm going to grab him very soon. It's really difficult to caught him.
Yeah, because he looks after sales, and the thing is, he's too much occupied with all the stuff, all the sales team and everything. But the thing is, we eventually decided in 2021 that it's a high time we need to do something and open our own company now. So we opened our own company. The journey was not very smooth. So for me, I will say, if I'll tell my personal experience from 2012 to 2021, it wasn't like a very smooth journey. It took me a lot of time to eventually understand real estate. What happens is, I'll tell you, those agents are very lucky. Those newcomer agents are very lucky. When they join some company and they get a mentor or they get a person who guides them how and what to do in real estate.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I wasn't that lucky. So I had to find my own way. It took me time. It took me almost 1.5 years. And that wasn't an easy one. That's a different story, a long one that how it started and what difficulties I faced as well. But the thing is, yes, eventually working properly, learning how to work in real estate, giving the customers proper information with the honesty, serving them properly. That alhamdulillah was the key for the
I have
success.
a similar question that you're just elaborating. What skills do you see in a real estate agent, in a good real estate agent?
Look, first thing is a real estate agent need to be a person who's a real estate agent. He need to be ready for learning things. Okay. There are a lot of things, new things, which always keep coming and it doesn't stop. For me, I'm working from 13 years in real estate, but today even, if some client comes up and asks me what is about this project, and if I have no idea, I'll be like blank in front of him. And that will fail me from those 13 years to zero. Because the thing is, okay, fine, I have my own experience, I can talk about different things, but the thing is, need to be updated, need to learn a lot of things from the market, what is going on, what is the trending thing in the market. A person who wants to become a successful real estate agent, they need to have focus, ready to learn. Very, very important thing, ready to learn as well. Because some people who are already experienced in their fields in the past time, when they come and join real estate, a lot of things are not the same as they used to do before. So that unlearning process is very difficult. Some people don't get that. So these are the things. Secondly, honesty is very important because if you make people a one-time client, you won't get that money. But if you are honest enough to give your client good advices, not to just sell and get the commission, yes, that's our target. That's how we earn money. But the thing is, we need to be genuine with our clients as well. Need to give them good, because there are always good opportunities. Why to just sell anything and grab our commission? We can sell them good things as well and make money, which can make them money as well in the future. So that will multiply. They will bring more and more clients to you. So that's how it works.
All right. Do you face any challenges into your journey to become a successful real estate agent?
For challenges are there always. There are challenges. There will be challenges. For example, the thing is, in real estate, from far everything looks gold. Once the new real agent comes in real estate, he tries to grab everything if he doesn't have a proper mentor. So the challenges are like with me as well. I'll talk about my challenges. Someone comes up, I'm working on a studio, I'm renting in a studio, and the client comes up, look, my boss is looking for a warehouse, and this big warehouse, and he wants this. I said, oh, okay, fine. I look, the warehouse rent is this much, the commission is this much, I'll jump to it. I'll say, I'll find for him. Someone comes up, we were looking for a labor camp, but I'm not the person. I've never worked in labor camp. And I'll just jump there and I'll try to find out the labor camp as well for them. Someone comes up, I want to buy a land. I'll jump there as well. So eventually I won't be able to find a single thing because I'm not a specialist of all those
That's a
things.
key point, actually, I must say.
Yeah, the thing is, because the agent sees that, wow, the commission will be that big, he thinks that, okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll be able to make it happen. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like this. There are specialists for every field. Work on yourself, make yourself a specialist for some product, and then let the people come to you. You don't have to for the people. People will run for it.
So that's how you can build up.
Exactly.
All right. I have a very silly question, to be very honest, to ask that. Does Dubai has more realtors or more properties?
Fahad, frankly speaking, Dubai have more properties than the realities. That's the truth. But the thing is, yes, look, if you go with the numbers of the land department, which are registered, and I believe so, there are a lot which are non-registered as well, agents, which government of Dubai and we don't appreciate. But the thing is, yes, there are people who do the practice who are not registered as well. So yes, there is a huge quantity of agents. But one thing is very important. That's the thing client also looks. They have a lot of agents, but they want the reliable ones.
Yeah, exactly.
They want the people who are there to work to give them the service, not only at the time when they're making the commission, when they're making the money, but the after sales service as well. So that's very important. So that differentiates the real-time seasonal agents from those, that quantity of the agents you're talking about. There are many, but most of them are like a lot of them, not most of them, but a lot of them are like one time. They make one time. They just make they score the deal and then they move on. But the real-time realtors in Dubai, there are many working for years and years. They are here to make it as their future, okay, as their profession, and they're working very well.
The reason behind me asking this, if I give you an example of my own building, if I go down through the stairs, I find the realtors on every stairs. I think there are less stairs and more realtors. If I go down via lift, I found realtors. I think the only place is left which are not realtors are the receptionist or maybe the cafe downside.
I tell you what, the thing is, realtors are there as well.
I know that sounds funny, but let's come to the point. All right. Yeah, sorry, please continue.
The thing is, Fahd, in this, I would like to tell you that yes, everyone thinks that real estate is like that easy, that anyone can become a realtor and they can jump in and they can make money.
Yeah.
It's not like that. Like someone can even win a lottery. That's fine. That's for someone. Okay, it happened. It happened. I won't say no to that. But realistically, if you talk about the real estate thing, it doesn't happen just like walking on the road or something like that. And the thing is, you need to know what you are pitching, what you're talking about. A lot of people make money. Even there was a time when even the people, the taxi drivers, they were also real estate agents. I was using a cab. I was traveling. I came back. I was going home like last week, and there was a cab guy who I was traveling with. He heard me talking to one of my friends regarding real estate or something. It was in the night, 2:30, 3 o'clock. And he started becoming a real estate agent as well. He was like, oh, sir, you are from real estate? Yes. Sir, I have a lot of customers who wants to buy or wants to invest. But they don't know anything about it. If I can bring them to you, what I will get and all that stuff. He started becoming an agent. And I told them, okay, fine, brother.
That's amazing.
So that's very commonly happens. The reason is because Dubai is the type of market where there are always buyers.
Exactly.
So everyone tries to become a real estate agent.
Everyone tries to become a real estate agent. All right. So from this point to the other point, which is actually the main concern, which is actually the main point, at Elan Real Estate, because there are a lot of realtors out there. I totally understand there are some amazing realtors, there are some less amazing. I can say that. How did you filter somebody who's suitable for your company? What do you look into a real estate agent?
What I look in a person, if I'm hiring a real estate agent, is how hungry he is to make the best life for himself and for his family. How eager he is to learn. Is he the one who will appreciate the opportunities which will come to his way? If yes, then yes, I will definitely have that person on board. Because I tell you one thing, to become a successful realtor, academic degree, maybe some people will not agree with me, but what I believe is it's not important how big the degree you have academically. It depends at how much focus, how much hunger you have in you to be successful. So yes, if someone is there who have a target in his mind, what he wants to become, not just like just walking in and just, okay, fine, I don't have anything, let me do real estate. No, not that person. But if a person who wants to really make his life, who wants to make his future in real estate, why not? I'll be there to help him, to guide him.
So you mean skills, targets, passion, hunger is more important than if you do not have that much qualification, that's okay, that's fine, that's no matter. But if you have the other things, so you can become a successful.
We have a lot of examples that a lot of backbenchers become the most successful business people. A lot of examples are there.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
So it's not about that if you were the backbencher or the front bencher. The thing is because practical life is a bit different. And that the difference makes that how focused you are how passionate you are about your work. Need to be sure you are in the right industry as well, because a lot of people are really good in some things but not in the other things. So a person need to be sure that he is in the right industry, because if he fails, it's not the fault of the industry. It can be the fault of that person.
That person. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So these are the things.
Do you ever face any challenges into the language? Like Dubai is a cosmopolitan city. Dubai is a multicultural community hub. Every nationality comes over here to find jobs. Particularly, many of the people came to join real estate because if I talk about all around the world, Dubai is the most booming market right now, and it has an amazing vision. We have a vision of 2040, we have a vision of 2050, and we have a lot of discussion in the coming videos. I'm going to tell a lot of new things, amazing things. And many of these things are actually connecting to the real estate. So definitely there are different languages like from the India, Malayalam, then the language obviously our native language which is Urdu as we are from Pakistan. Then we have Arabics, then we have English language, French, and Moroccans. Do you face challenges while handling into your company such people if somebody does not know the language?
The thing is, Fahad, it's a very good, valid question because it's a cosmopolitan country, city, like almost every nationality is here, and the languages are different as well. One thing in common in Dubai is, if not 75% people speaks one common language, which is English. Even if you talk about the locals here, like they speak multi languages. Their language is Arabic, but they're fluent in English as well. They're fluent in Urdu and Hindi as well. Some of them are even fluent in Tagalog as well. Okay.
Exactly.
So because to handle all those people, they know. But one language which is mostly common is like English. Everyone speaks English. So that's why even the Chinese coming here, yes, they will prefer a Chinese speaker, but eventually they know how to speak. Even the Russians, they used to come here. They're coming here, they also speak Russian, but yes, English as well. French people. These are the nationalities which are a bit difficult because they prefer their own languages. English is not their second language even.
Exactly.
So yes, with these nationalities, a bit of difficulty will happen sometimes. But then obviously we have other colleagues, other language speakers, so they communicate with them. But those people who are working with me, they must know English because otherwise I won't be able to pass on my
Exactly.
vision to them.
Exactly.
So yes, they speak English.
I have a very important question. Uh, we talked a lot about real estate agents, how many real estate agents exist in Dubai and all that. We have talked about a lot. But one important thing, let's talk about the client. How did you secure a client, or did you ever lose a client? And in what challenging circumstances or in which challenge situation that you have sold any property? I want you to.
Okay.
I would like to I would love to discuss that.
Okay. Fahad, the thing is, sales is a field which need you on toes 24/7. It doesn't mean we don't take off, we don't take holiday, we do take, but still sales keeps going on. A lot of calls on the weekends as well. Sometimes Eid on Sundays as well. On the day of Eid, I was going there out to make viewings and all that stuff. So it keeps going on. I'll give you an example. Just now, recently, a few months back, I had some sickness. I was hospitalized. And when I was hospitalized, I sold a property while laying down on the hospital bed as well. The oxygen mask was there.
Amazing.
And I was making a Form F and I was selling a property and talking to the customer on the WhatsApp. I couldn't talk, but I was typing and I sold the property there on that bed as well. So it doesn't stop. So sales keeps going on. And one more thing, experience I will tell you on that. This is one thing that I sold that property there
On bed.
on bed, on in a hospital bed, not my home bed, on the hospital bed with an oxygen mask on my face. In similar scenario, I will tell you something like, or maybe not the similar, opposite one. Eid holidays came. I was in communication with a client who was buying some few properties. I sold him two, but I missed one. Why? Because it was Eid holidays and I was off disappeared. Okay, from the scene. But he was ready to buy. Eventually, he bought it from some other agent at one property. I missed it. Okay, so just to tell you that how it works with a real estate agent, that you need to be ready
Every time,
every
even you're
time.
on the bed.
Every time you need to be ready, and because customer can say yes anytime. Sounds a bit weird, but yes.
So that's amazing. I must say that you found the bill of the hospital bill from that
No,
sale.
that I wasn't sure, so I don't have to worry about it for the hospital.
All right. I must say, what suggestions do you give to the newcomers, to the new persons who would like to join the real estate or who have already joined the real estate but they are new into this field?
The most important thing is uh, to the newcomers to real estate, I will advise them find a mentor, find the right mentor who can guide you, who is happy to help you. It's not about it's only his duty to help you, who is happy to help you to guide you properly how to work. Because this field have a lot of charm. This will have a lot of success for the people who work properly on the right way, on the right path, at the right time. So, welcome to this field. Real estate, for me, it's life. But I want to advise something else as well. The people who just think that real estate gives a lot of money and we can just jump in and make money. So, no, please don't do that. Because real estate is not a very easy industry to work in. There are a lot of things, a lot of highs, lows, a lot of things a real estate agent need to do to be successful in this field. So someone wants to come, someone is hungry enough to make money, good money, someone is that passionate enough, who is that much focused, well, he can come, he can join.
All right. Last but very important question I would like to ask you, which actually I want you to give suggestions to those people according to the Dubai. According to Dubai, why I'm saying that, as far as it's been 2 years that I've been living in Dubai, but every 6 months I have seen Dubai gets changed. There are new roads, there are new infrastructures, there are new communities, there are new rules, there are new laws. Everything changes in a few months, but when new people comes in, they get confused, they don't get that much information regarding the places, regarding where to go. Like they were 1 month or 2 months before, they were standing at the different place, but suddenly the way changes, suddenly the road changed, suddenly the place gets changed, suddenly a new community came in. So what suggestion do you give for those, what strategy they need to?
Far, the thing is, I will just correct you, it doesn't happen, road doesn't change in 6 months' time. But yes, the thing you are talking about the rules and regulations and the new communities, the infrastructure which comes up,
Exactly.
yes, it do come up. And sometimes people get confused that, okay, wow, this wasn't there. But it happens in a couple of years' time. But the thing is, that is again, it's same thing. If you are not updated from the market, it's not only for the real estate people, it's for anyone who lives in Dubai. The thing is, for a real estate person, it's very important to know what's coming up, because if you sit with a client and you talk about, for example, you're pitching a client there is a project of MR, for example, Grand Polo or something like that. So if you're talking to the customer and you're telling him that, okay, this is the project, this is the project, and customer comes up and asks you, okay, what about Lal Golf? And the agent goes blind because he was only prepared about golf polo. You know nothing about that.
Exactly.
So that's what the information factor plays its role. Because if you don't know what is about the Wilds project from Aldar, if you don't know about the Shobha projects, when you're talking about with a customer or a community, about a community or something you're pitching, so you need to know the information should be there, that what is coming up, so new project is coming up or something is happening, they are planning something. Like Dubai government have a lot of plans of a lot of infrastructure plans, which a lot of people doesn't know because it's not their field. So the people who are connected with those things, for example, if I'll tell you, it's in advance, but I'm telling you,
Okay.
in next 5 to 6 years time, you won't be able to see the roundabout at World Trade Center.
That's surprising.
Okay. It's like it's in the plans of Dubai. there will be bridges, a lot of infrastructure changes will be there. But it will not happen in 6 months' time. It will take like a few years' time
Like
to.
yours.
But the thing is, a lot of things. Umesukam Road, there were big changes coming up there as well. Okay. So the thing is, yes, those infrastructure changes, a realtor should know all of that because these infrastructure changes impact on the client's investment plan.
Exactly.
It becomes easier for you to convince your client if you know what is going to happen, what are the plans, obviously, what are the plans of the government to do in the future with these places. So it becomes easier.
Well, that was an amazing communication I had with you today. That was an amazing podcast that I had with you today. Thank you so much, Sir Wes. Well, guys, so everybody listen it carefully. The way is coming up with so many surprises, as you know, that we just had a lot of heavy conversation in between how to become a good realtor, what Elan is looking into any new realtor, what passion you need to gather into yourself to move forward. You need to set your target. There are a lot of things that you have learned today, I'm sure. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Ovais, for this amazing podcast. We're definitely going to get you in another video very soon.
You're welcome, Fahad, and thank you very much for your time as well.
Thank you so much, sir.